Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to a very special holiday dual Heat breakdown and B-ball breakdown. We went through the game between the Lakers and the Heat today on Christmas Day, and I gotta tell you, the Heat are running more, and who knew? That's what solved all of their problems because they're putting so much pressure on the other team, and the matchups end up being in the favor of the Heat because you got LeBron, Bosh, and Wade, and if you don't run back hard, they're gonna get an easy shot, and that's what's been happening. On the flip side, you'll be surprised at some of the people on the Lakers who contributed to the mental errors that led to the loss. Now that said, Kobe Bryant's competitiveness might have gotten the better of him today, as he got caught up a little bit too much in the one-on-one battle between him and Dwyane Wade. The best part about a Phil Jackson coach team is that they come prepared. Watch this back screen for Odom. Bosh is nowhere near that to stop it. The Lakers' strategy against LeBron is to body him up. Watch how Artest just keeps riding him all through the lane until he gets a foul called on him. Kobe had trouble guarding Wade all night. Here, he won't even close out on him, lets him shoot a jump shot. On the other end, Wade was really into this game, all over Kobe. Watch this deflection and near steal. Great stuff. The Heat strategy on Kobe in the post was not to double him until he put the ball on the ground. As soon as he does, you'll see Galsas come over and double. Let's not forget the Kobe rule. When he brings the ball up over half court on his own, he is going to shoot it. No triangle, no offense, just back down and shoot. And look how bad Bosh is on that help, loses the Odom completely. He needs to either double hard or keep his eye on Odom going through the lane. And what would a Laker game be without Fisher trying to take a charge? Here you'll see how he flops and is still moving. Trouble with the offense when Kobe's in the post. The first option goes to him. The two guys are going to cut through the lane, and you'll see Matt Barnes screen for Pau Gasol. However, when Kobe shoots that shot, look, the two biggest guys in the Lakers are not anywhere near a rebound. That's a problem. Rhythm and timing are crucial in the triangle offense. Here, you're going to see Odom take too long to cut around the screen, and then Gasol's going to take too long in his post move, and Wade can come over and bother him a little bit. Gasol had a lot of trouble in that first half. Alright, NBA teams, when Kobe brings the ball up, they'll go screen for him, they'll flash Gasol to the high post and cut a guy from the weak side of the basket. That's all they do when Kobe brings the ball up like that. The Heat have been running more, and when Wade comes up the court fast, he gets the Lakers all out of position. Here you'll see Pau Gasol guarding LeBron James, and you have Matt Barnes guarding Arroyo, and then there goes Kobe doing the playground reach around, and it disappears from the screen. And here comes Bosh with a thunderous dunk. The Heat took a while to get on track. Here you'll see the first option, the zipper cut to LeBron James, doesn't get anything because Barnes does a nice job of keeping out of the lane. There's no other counter. There's no option. Everything stops. They try and do a screen and roll for Arroyo, but he's not really good enough to create his own shot. And as you see here, he burps up a pretty bad one. When playing the Heat, if LeBron James is on from the outside, you're going to be in some serious trouble because there's not much you can do when he makes shots like this. Any shot outside of 10 feet that Juwan Howard shoots, he should just be put back on the bench. Like I said before, how are you supposed to stop this from LBJ? It's impossible. The Heat spaced the floor very well all night, so when Dwyane Wade got to the basket and they had to rotate, he had guys in the corners and Chris Bosh sprinting to spots to get jump shots. All he had to do was find them, like this one. So Dwyane Wade is one of the best players on the planet. Watch how Shannon Brown completely loses sight of him when they have a little bit of penetration. How can you do that? The Heat played with a little bit of a zone. They did 2-3 one time, then they came to a box and one guarding Kobe. So they just threw the ball to Kobe in the post, and he just did his business down there. Kobe did some damage against the Heat in the low post, and watch James Jones as he completely loses sight of Shannon Brown as a speed cut to the basket gets him a layup. The marquee matchup was Kobe guarding Wade, and boy, did Kobe not handle it well all game. The high post triangle, you'll see UCLA cut and then screen and roll for Kobe, and then there's a duck in by Lamar Odom who gets a layup. Nice offense. You never want to let Dwyane Wade get to the middle of the key, and here's why. Steve Blake calls to Kobe and tells him to cover Chalmers on the weak side, but Kobe decides to stand there and not help, and doesn't close out, and he splashes the three. And then Kobe decides to take on Dwyane Wade again, and watch how he gets blown by. The Heat still have a little trouble with their effort on defense sometimes, and here watch LeBron James as he starts to just simply walk around out there. There's a loose ball near him, and he probably could have gotten it if he was in his stance, but then he gets blown by, and Kobe hits a jumper when he should have been in position. Now Kobe kept getting beat on the other side of the screen. As you see, Galsas is on the left side, but Dwyane Wade doesn't take the screen. He just goes down toward the baseline and dunks on it. On defense, Dwyane Wade was awesome. He really shut down Kobe, got some steals like this. Kobe gets a T, which is very important because Chalmers makes the free throw, and on the ensuing possession, you'll see LeBron James nail a three. The two the Lakers don't get and the four they get here, that's a 6-point swing. Watch Artest how he takes out LeBron James in this play, and so when they go to double team, LBJ can't help out on Gasol. It's possible after all the complaining that Kobe's been doing all game and the T that he got, that they don't give him a call here. Let's face it, Kobe got frustrated and lost his concentration, and Dwyane Wade was just having his way. That said, Kobe did try to even it out by taking Wade on the other end where he did some damage. But you decide, Wade is getting to the basket and Kobe's making really tough turnaround jump shots. Watch Wade as he doesn't pick up Kobe in transition. Kobe makes a three, and here's their patented run we're expecting. But mental errors kept killing them. Here, Artest gets great position, can't finish on a layup, and when they race back down, Fisher foolishly gambles trying to get a steal on LeBron James, leaving his own man open, Arroyo, who nails a jump shot. And then Fisher's spacing is way off. He's way too far away from the top of the key to make a lob pass, and it gets stolen easily by LeBron James. Here's the perfection of the triangle offense. They'll set it up with Kobe Bryant in the low post. Here's the triangle on the left side. They're going to swing it on top, but instead of doing pinch post, Artest is going to go wide and Kobe's going to screen for Gasol so he can get back down in the post, his natural position. After Artest screens for Kobe, he flares out, gets a nice little pass from Gasol and splashes a three. Beautiful. Instead of running the offense, Kobe decides to go one-on-one against Wade. He should have gone to the post there like he almost always does, but instead he opts to go one-on-one on the top, and Wade does terrific defense against him, and Kobe can't get the shot to go down. In a crucial stretch here, Artest gets the steal, comes all the way down, and then dribbles the ball out of bounds. These little mental mistakes killed the Lakers. And screen and roll with Wade on top also killed them. Here he splits the hedge, gets to the basket, and gets a foul. And this is what the Heat fans have been waiting for all year. LeBron James to get the rebound, come down the court hard, go to the basket, and finish. They have to do more of this, and that's why they've been better. Here's a game within a game. Watch how Kobe deliberately hits Wade twice hard, but then he gives him a slap on the back. But then watch how Paul Gasol's effort is so bad closing in on Z as he hits the shot. The bottom line, Kobe could not handle Dwyane Wade in his favorite spot on the baseline. And here was the beginning of the end. With 2 seconds on the shot clock, LBJ pulls up for a three on the wing and nets it. One bright spot, Lamar Odom goes to his right and finishes with his right hand off the glass. Amazing. On a sad note for the Lakers, Andrew Bynum does not appear to be ready to come back. Watch how he gets his foot stepped on, loses his balance, and does not have the strength to try and get back into play. The Heat needs to clean up their rotations a little bit. Here they'll have two guys rotate toward the ball, leaving Shannon Brown wide open for a three. And in a crucial part of the fourth quarter, when the defense has to be on the same page, Odom assumes that Blake will go underneath the screen, but Blake goes on top and leaving Chalmers wide open for a jump shot. And Bynum just isn't himself. He dribbled before passing, which was a mistake, and they get a turnover. And Steve Blake is no match for LeBron in the break as LeBron gets the rebound and puts it back in. Phil Jackson's no stranger to weird lineups, and this one's no exception. When they have this lineup with Blake, Brown, and Kobe in, that means that Kobe guards Wade and Shannon Brown's got to guard LeBron and vice versa. So LeBron gives Shannon Brown no respect and comes over and steals the pass to Lamar. As the Heat come down quickly, the Lakers can't match up correctly. And I want you to watch Kobe Bryant on the weak side because as they set up their offense, Kobe's going to come over and just stand there expecting to be able to guard LeBron. It's too late though. He has to go over and guard Chalmers, but he doesn't. They swing it to him and he ices the game with a three. So there you have it, folks. Just when you thought the Lakers would go on one of their patented third quarter or early fourth quarter runs, they would shoot themselves in the foot with a bad pass or a bad defensive possession or a turnover. And if you look at the bench scoring and stats, they were pretty even for both teams. So what it comes down to are the starters for each team. And it's clear that the Heat starters came to play. Certainly the Super Friends did. While if you look at the big three for the Lakers, they didn't shoot well, they really didn't score well at all, and then Kobe got caught up in a battle between Wade and didn't win it. Sorry. That said, thanks for all for watching us. We've surpassed the 2,000 subscriber mark, which is what we wanted to do before the end of the year. We did that with some time to spare. So don't forget, tell all your friends about us. Let them know what's going on here because there's some great stuff happening. And don't forget, at B-Ball Breakdown and Heat Breakdown, it's not a channel, it's a conversation.